Good morning, fam. Welcome to Gig Life Driver. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of April. Just started my shift at 10:30. Just hanging out, waiting for some offers. It looks like Panera is busy, so hopefully I pick up an offer from them, or two, three, four, five. It'd be awesome. Hopefully I pick up another large order I did yesterday and the day before. That'd be great too, as well. Everything's going real well. I'm just enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be 90 today. We're going to get up to around 93 this week, and then we're going to go back down again in temperature. So it'll be like by Saturday and Sunday, it'll be like 80s, early, low 80s. So it'll be good. And yeah, that's about it, gang. I'll get back to you when I get my first offer. Remember to don't forget to do that hustle. Give me a subscription and a thumb up. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, gang. Got my first order. I picked up from Starbucks. I'm heading to the west side. About a 3-mile round trip, paying $7.25. And it's going to an apartment complex I've been to thousands of times. It's a big, giant monster of an apartment complex, but it's on the first floor. I'm not climbing 4 flights of stairs this first delivery. This is one of the apartment complexes that I got a delivery put under review because DoorDash's AI doesn't recognize the apartments per apartment because they only recognize the address. And there's 2 different addresses that people use. So if you got one address, then you're doing it. You can get confused if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know you've been there before. So since I've been there before, I know what's going on with that place, and I know what to do when it comes to completing the task and doing the delivery. Because DoorDash's AI will say, "Are you sure in the right place?" And it gives you an option, help, contact support, and help. And then you can go in and just say, this is where the customer wanted me to deliver it. Because if you don't do that, and you say the PIN is wrong, then DoorDash is going to put that order under review. And you could, if it's messed up and they blame you, you could get a deactivation. So I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to say PIN is wrong. I'm just going to say the customer had me deliver it here, even though it's their place and it's not changing, locations of where I'm delivering. But DoorDash thinks it is because they don't recognize the apartment number. They only recognize the address of the complex. So anyways, with that, I'm on my way there, driving my 2009 Honda Metropolitan liquid cooled 50cc. Yesterday I put in $1.58. I just used little less than a quarter for yesterday's delivery shift. So not too bad. I love the mileage I get on this thing. I'm buying some performance parts to kick up the miles per hour because these things are pretty limited. They got rev limiters and other restrictors. So I've been slowly removing the restrictors, and the big restrictor is CDI. There is a CDI on the market that I feel is probably the best one. Is made by Rolling Wrench, and it's a combination CDI and coil. So that's probably the one I'm going to get. It's about $274. But again, I'm investing in my vehicle to deliver on, go faster, safer riding for me. Hope they get your subscription today. Welcome back to Gig Life Driver. Okay, first delivery in the books, $7.25. That was probably the easiest delivery to that apartment complex that I've ever had. I mean, literally, it was like I pulled up to the complex and they're in like the first floor, which was awesome. I didn't have to climb stairs. And then secondly, right when you pulled into the main entrance, I just parked in the shade and put in the code into the gate, walked right through, and their houses, their apartment was right there. easiest 725 I've ever made delivering to that apartment complex. That apartment complex is a nightmare if you don't know anything about it. The first time I went there, oh God, it was crazy. So now I'm stuck behind a train, waiting for a train to get through here so I can get back to my destination. I'm heading back to the university area, and looked like Chipotle was really busy. So see you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Gig Life Driver. I went and picked up my third order, and now I'm on my third, fourth, fifth orders. Panera, what we do? Panda Express, Panera, and now Subway. They just added one on to me. All are paying like $3.50 a piece. No big deal. Very close orders. Nothing very far. Less than a mile. Definitely less than 2 miles. I think my farthest delivery is less than 2 miles. So this one's going to the College of Management. Right around the corner here from where I picked up at Subway, and then my last of the three will go to over at University on 4th Avenue, another big apartment complex that's stupid, but no big deal. We'll figure it out. Hope you get your subscription today. Thank you for following. Thank you for coming by Gig Life Driver. Talk soon. Okay, that was the last delivery for the three. I made $12 for 3 different orders, so $4 a piece, and not very far distances at all. Getting ready right now. I'm heading to Illegal Beach to pick up an offer for $7.25. I'm going to be delivering to, well, it's going to be delivering to probably about, it's a little mile and a half. 3 mile round trip, so that's good pay right there. $7.25 for that. That works for me. I'm already at $30.25 after this delivery, and yeah, we're only maybe an hour into my shift. But yeah, that's about it, gang. Just going through traffic. It's a lot of fun, but easy on a scoop. All right, guys, I hope you get your subscription today. And again, welcome back to Gig Life Driver. I'll check in soon. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Gig Life Driver. I'm in transit back to the university area. I got done delivering an order from Illegal Pete's, and then I picked up an offer picking up from Popeyes. I just got done dropping that one off. I'm on my 6th delivery. I'm at $34. Not sure what time it is. I didn't look. But yeah, heading back to the university area. It's a nice day today. The weather's really lovely. And we'll see what it brings. We'll see what the day brings. I'm always excited about new days. You know, living positive life, positive thinking. Believing in positive outlooks, positive outcomes. So, hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to get your subscription, and I will see you soon. What's going on, gang? Well, I have picked up another order and delivered it. I had got back from my last orders, and I was hanging out at Chipotle. AC's on. I like everybody there. So, picked up an offer for $4.25 from Panera, not even a mile, like a couple blocks from Panera to a dorm. And so I just got done with that. And I'm at $38 and some change. Looking at 1:45 for an hour and a half. Not too bad. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was a lot busier than today, but today's been still busy. I'm still making money, and that's all that matters. So as long as I make my 50 quota every day, if it's a little more or a little less, it balances all out at the end of the week, and therefore I'm raking in at least $350 to $400 for the week. And I'm not working a lot of hours. I'm working like 20 hours maybe. When I was working 36, 40 hours a week, I was making that same amount of money at Circle K. And, you know, it was 3-4 times the work, dealing with managers' attitude, shitty attitude. Like, I thought a W job would be cool to go back to and check it out, and I realized that, no, it's just not for me anymore. I've been a business owner the majority of my life, and now I'm doing this stuff, gig work, and it's like being your own boss too. And going to work for Circle K, they have, instead of doing one job, I was supposed to cook and handle everything involved with cooking. I was doing other work. And it wasn't worth the $15 an hour at all. And then I was supposed to get a bonus or a promotion, but my boss felt threatened by me, and so she wasn't going to give me my promotion. She didn't even let me know. I found out through my fellow co-workers. One of them told me that it was close to her, and she didn't know that her and I were close, than her. So I got the 411 what was going on, and I was just like, I had the money to buy a scooter, so I went ahead and bought this little scooter and just left my W, and I'm back doing this DoorDash. I've mentioned all this before, but I felt like it needed to be revisited, because if you're on the fence about what you want to do, you want to do W job or do gig work, there's so many options for gig work other than delivering food. I mean, you can be a personal assistant through gig working. You can be a person that puts together IKEA furniture as a gig worker. You can get into delivering pharmaceuticals. There's just so much out there to make money other than doing a W job. And unfortunately, these restaurants and businesses aren't realizing that. They're not realizing that there's so much money to be made without having to go to a building and do a W job. You can just go and gig work it and make money. And doing gig work, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So a lot of these companies, they say one price per hour, and then they give you something less, or they'll say you got this is your job to do, and then they'll try to give you like 3 or 4 more jobs. Well, I want to thank Generation Z for that, because Generation Z is like, no, it's one job. You're paying me for this job. This is the job I'm doing. All right, I got to go. Got an offer. Welcome back to Gig Life Driver. Smiles and Miles here. I just got done delivering a couple of Subway sandwiches. Very short distance, it was like a mile. And the pay was $3.50. And I'll take it. Before that, prior to that, I had an illegal pizza order. They paid out $5. Now it's another close distance delivery, like a little over a mile maybe. Anyways, I got another delivery.